Arirang just got bigger on paper and a whole lot more human off the page. If you're just joining us, Arirang had already moved past a comeback victory lap and turned into a full-on global ticket demand story. The March 13th and 14th, 2027 Bulacan shows at Philippine Sports Stadium sold out through pre-sales and general sale. And Filipino Army are openly pushing for another date after so many fans got shut out.
This is BTS Daily. Today, new Southeast Asia dates, a record nobody can argue with, and one fan who flew to Seoul the day after chemo. Stay with us.
Here's PlayBack.
BTS continues to redefine the boundaries of global K-pop as their ARIRANG tour gains new dates and sets a new record. With additional dates in Indonesia and the Philippines, the ambitious tour is now the largest and most extensive tour ever undertaken by a K-pop group, cementing BTS's unique place on the international music scene.
Bulacan got a third night. Jakarta got another. We're officially at 88 shows, and that makes ARIRANG the longest tour in K-pop history. Put a number on it.
The geography is the part that gets me. Indonesia, the Philippines. These are places big tours have historically skipped, and now they're central to the whole thing.
Over 300,000 in the queue for that third Bulacan date alone. At that point, demand feels too polite. It's demand, obviously, but the unhinged kind.
Back on the 17th, we were mapping this thing out and asking if historic actually held up. The map kept growing after we called it that. There's your answer.
Remember when I was begging for Jungkook in a Southeast Asian stadium? Bulacan, baby. Army in those countries, seeing them for the first time.
This is also exactly the kind of milestone the Running Press archive track was built to catch. Stadiums for the moment, print for the record. A number like 88 shows is why you put it in print. Here's Jennifer Barretto at the National.
Of the thousands of fans attending the sold-out show that night, it was unlikely many had taken a 10-hour flight the day after finishing 18 rounds of chemotherapy. I was that person, a 36-year-old BTS fan who had received a devastating breast cancer diagnosis just a few months earlier.
Okay, so this one. Jennifer Barretto, writing in the National. She flew 10 hours to Goyang Stadium on April 9th, day one of ARIRANG, the day after finishing 18 rounds of chemo.
18 rounds. And then a 10-hour flight to a cold, rainy stadium with 41,000 people. That's the number that's been sitting with me all morning.
We just came off the record story. Largest K-pop tour ever, new Southeast Asia dates, all the superlatives. Then you read this, and the stadium count just means something else.
Right. The playback piece gave us the frame, the scale, the historic record. This is the person inside one of those 41,000 seats. Both are true on the same day. If BTS Daily is part of your daily check-in, subscribe wherever you're listening and leave us a quick review. It helps other fans find the show, and it really does keep this little purple corner growing. What we're watching next. BTS opens the European leg of the ARIRANG tour in Madrid on June 26th and 27th. Further out, the added Jakarta show is set for December 29th at Gelora Bung Karno Main Stadium, and Bulacan's newly added third night is March 16th, 2027, at the Philippine Sports Stadium. Links to every story we mentioned today are in the show notes, so tap through on anything you want to read closely. That's BTS Daily Podcast for today. This is a Lantern Podcast.